Are you currently struggling to come up with content ideas for your Facebook organic marketing? You just got started with etiquette affiliate marketing and you heard that you have to put out content consistently on your profile. But right now you have no idea of what type of content to create and how can you be able to consistently come up with those content ideas every day so that you can be able to nurture your lead and actually make more etiquettes. Is this you and you currently finding that hard to solve? Then you just found the video, because in this video I'm going to walk you through 3 exercises that I personally use to never ever run out of content ideas for my Facebook organic marketing and creative etiquette program. Now, this 3 exercises is going to fill your brain and fill your thoughts with so many fresh ideas. Alright, let's go.
Let me walk you through a 3 exercises which I personally use to never run out of content ideas for my organic business. And not just that, I'm also going to be showing you examples of how I go through them personally. You're going to see the document and you're going to see the resources which I use and how I go through everything I'm going to be walking through in this training. And if you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to give you a PDF guide which is going to show you in detail step-by-step instruction on how you can use PNC to make as much as $2,000 to $3,000 every month with Facebook organic marketing, just working 1 or 2 hours daily. All right, let me walk you through the 3 exercises and let's see how you can never ever run out of content ideas ever again. So the first one, this is like one of my most favorites. The first rules we're going to be going through is batch creating. Now, what do I mean by batch creating? Time blocking and batch creating. So you're going to pick a time period in the day that you are at your peak creativity. Now, for me, mine is at the earlier hours of the morning. Like I get up on time early at that peak morning. I actually get so creative. I can be able to create so many ideas. And what I do is that I write out a list of all the questions and challenges that I've been through in my journey. This might be both personal and in business, because so the thing to do is pick a spot for you. Now yours might be in the evening, yours might be in the afternoon, maybe on your lunch break or whatever. You want to find a free time which you can be able to space out. This might be as much as 15 to 30 minutes, and also not just spacing out the time. You want to find a time which you are very much active. You know that you can be able to think more, you are at much creative period. You have to look for that time, discover that. For me, mine is in the morning. You can test the morning, you can test afternoon, and find where that time is for you. Then when you find that time, what you want to do is you want to start listing out all of your past questions, all of your roadblock. Maybe you were once stuck with not knowing what traffic is, or you were once stuck with creating funnels and landing page. You can now start creating those stuff into content, because you can teach what you know and you can teach what you already gone through. Now let me walk you through an example of how I do this so you can see this. Now this, as you can see, batch creation. So here's what I do. I just come out early in the morning, then I'm going to release out a list of everything which I know people are actually asking questions on, or which I was once asking questions on, or which maybe my students have had me question about, or my friends or the lead I'm having conversation with have actually asked me question about. So I start listing them out. As you can see them, I start listing them out, and I can make them so long. After doing that, I now start writing them. So you can see this is a content I write, and you can see from this content here, it's actually from the very first, which is my biggest fear in the world. And I was able to use this to create content. I got an engagement up to 40+ likes from this content. As you can see, this is a story which I tell about growing up, some of my biggest fears and my value in the world. So you can also use this method to come up with content ideas and come up with fresh new content ideas. Never ever run out of content ideas ever again. As you can see, this is the first biggest fear. You can see this is the next content I create. Do your debts get out of bed before you? And you can see that is also here in the list which I created. So I also create, can your business survive without traffic? And all of these are stuff which I have actually written down by batch creating them. So these are still content ideas I'm still going to create in the future. This is one way to go about this, and this is how time block and batch creating can literally save you more time and actually get you more creative to be able to create good and solid content for your business. All right, if you get something for that, drop love that. Or if you're going to try this after this video, drop I will try that, or nice idea man, whatever. Just let me know. All right, the second in here is you can see these are some of the examples which I've used in batch creating. The second idea which you can use is by working with a note. Now, what I do is I personally go everywhere with a note. I have a note on my PC, I have a note on my mobile phone, and I have a hard copy note which I always work with. Why I do this is because ideas and creativity can strike at any time, so it's always good to come prepared when that does happen. So you want to be always be writing your ideas either physically on a notebook or digitally on a soft copy and book. If I could show you my note in here, you're going to see that I have a lot of topic and ideas. Once I'm going through my Facebook, I'm going through stuff and I see an idea which is interesting, which I can write a topic on, I quickly create a note, save it in there, and store it for later. This is how I never ever run out of content ideas, and I always come up with creative, more better content than I did in the past. This is the way to master content marketing very, very easy. So the third in here is by being active in the community and Facebook group or forums. Now, what being active means is that the content which you're trying to solve or create is questions which people are asking, or entertainment queries, roadblocks, misconceptions. Like people, these are what you turn into questions. Many people problem, people objective, you want to turn them into a content. This is how you create powerful content. So what you want to do is, just like batch creating and listing out all your idea, questions, and experience, what you're going to do is you are going to go to targeted Facebook communities and forums. Now, batch creating and time blocking, as I said, which was the first example, happens. You can actually use that more actively if you already have an experience and you already been at this for a while. I've been doing this for the past 2 years, so I have a lot of experience which I can easily batch create and start creating content around. So content ideas can never be a problem in that sense. But if you're not with those experience, what you can do is you can go to where the people are actively asking those questions, go with your notes, either your physical or your digital note, and start writing them out in a notepad or in your notebook. Well, after doing that, you can now set up a time of the day which you're going to time block and start creating those content and batch creating, as I showed you in this example here. These guys can literally change it for you. And not just that, I also use this for my email marketing campaigns. As you can see, this is an email marketing campaigns. I also use the same framework to never run out of content ideas to send to my email list. This is a program, a mentorship program, which I'm all about. And here there are series and thousands and tons of content ideas here, which I'm going to be using to send over the next 365 days. You can see how powerful this strategy is and how you can use it to never ever run out of content ideas for your business. Alright guys, if you did get value for this, be able to drop a value on the comment below so that more people which can also need this stuff and this content to grow their business can see it and get access to this information. And as promised, I'm going to give you right now the PDF guide, which is going to show you how you can be able to make as much as $2,000 to $3,000 every month with physical organic marketing, with a simple and a precise instruction which is going to give you the step-by-step detail on how to get that done. So what you're going to do to get access to that is to check the first link in the comments, pinned comment, or the link in the description. You're going to type into your URL https://typreneur.com/facebook-script. You're going to see this link and you're going to get your busy 9-to-5 guide on how you can be able to close 2 to 3 tickets with just 1 to 2 hours of work time. Alright guys, thanks for staying and I'll see you in another video.